The new governor of the Turks and Caicos Islands, His Excellency Peter Buckingham, has promised that the prosperity of this country will be high on his agenda. In a simple but very powerful speech after he was officially sworn in during a ceremony in the House of Assembly in Grand Turk on Wednesday, October 9th, Governor Buckingham said he would like his time here to be seen by the people as having purpose and as being businesslike at all times, as being constructive and working together in mutual respect for the betterment of the TCI. Giving an insight into his prosperity, the 64-year-old Governor Buckingham said that he has a mixture of emotions that includes humility and excitement and a commitment to do his level best for people of the TCI. He told the House of Assembly that he looks forward to meeting all of the communities in the Turks and Caicos Islands and getting to hear and meet all of their aspirations. Governor Buckingham also stated that he will be paying special attention to the areas of trade and investment. If his first speech to the people of the Turks and Caicos Islands is indication, Governor Peter Buckingham seems rather serious about attracting significant foreign investments to this country. The new governor, who has a tremendous amount of experience and knowledge in the area of industry of trade, told a national audience that was listening and watching his swearing-in ceremony from the House of Assembly in Grand Turk that he brings a good deal of experience working with investors. During the ceremony, which was held on Wednesday, October 9th, Buckingham said he hopes his experiences will prove useful to the Turks and Caicos Islands government as it seeks to stimulate more business interest from overseas, which can only benefit the entire population. Here's what he had to say.
So, as the Premier said, I noticed when my appointment was first announced, I hoped that I could bring a good deal of experience in the trade and investment area to bring to bear in this job here. I think clearly investment, both the Premier and the Leader of the Opposition have said, is absolutely vital for the Turks and Caicos Islands. I noticed, I might say, that I was reading a short history of your country before I came, and I was intrigued to see that the Premier's father, the Honourable Hilly Ewing, underlined to the State Council as far back as 1971, and I quote, "the dangers of passing hard laws to keep out investors from coming to our lands." And I think those words still have a great resonance today. I've already had an opportunity before I came here to meet in London just last week one of the largest potential investors in TCI. They're very keen to meet the Premier, the members of his government when he is in London next month. And I also had a meeting just on Monday in Miami with, of course, a major investor in TCI, Carnival. I met the chairman, the deputy chairman, and others, and they told me of the excellent relations that they have with your government. And again, they put great stress to me on the importance of developing that relationship, and I look forward to talking to the government about that. So I hope that indicates that trade and investment will be a very important part of my agenda. Our joint objective must be to deliver sustainable long-term prosperity. I noticed that the Premier emphasised that word for the people of the islands, and looking ahead to enable TCI to finance its growing independently.
He stressed that growth and prosperity will be a key theme of discussion that the Premier will be having with the other territories and UK business when they both attend the Joint Ministerial Council in London in November.
When the Premier visits London together with his counterparts from the other territories in November, I look forward to being there with the Premier, and I think the theme of that ministerial conference of prosperity again fits very well with the aims of your government. As the British Prime Minister noted recently, our government, his government, is delighted as well that TCI, along with the other Caribbean overseas territories, signed up to recent commitments before the G8 summit in June in Northern Ireland to a more open and transparent financial services sector. I realise at the moment the financial services sector is not a major component of your economy in the way that it is, for example, in BVI, which I visited a couple of days ago. But nonetheless, the fact that TCI was willing to sign up to those agreements, I think, was very much recognised by the Prime Minister and Downing Street. That openness, combined with a continued, unrelenting focus on showing the high standards of governance, I believe will be crucial in developing your island's reputation internationally, especially in the financial sector.
Based on his speech, Buckingham seems to be quite willing to reach out to the people of the Turks and Caicos Islands and to hear and address their pressing concerns.
At the start of any new assignment, I think there's a mixture of emotions. Mine include humility. This is a daunting job. You've made that very clear to me. Excitement, because it's a tremendous place to be for the next 4 years, and a commitment to do my level best for the people of your islands. I look forward to travelling around as soon as possible, not only Grand Turk and Provo, but all the other inhabited islands, and getting to meet and to listen to all the communities and hearing about their aspirations. I know from working in Mumbai, from working in Sydney, that you simply cannot understand a country by staying in its capital. It's essential to get around and to listen. I would like my times here to be seen by the people that I talk to and meet, by the opposition, by the government, as having purpose, as being businesslike, and at all times constructive, in order, as the Premier said in his remarks to me earlier, to work together in mutual respect for the betterment of the Turks and Caicos. So, ladies and gentlemen, my wife and I are delighted and privileged to be here. We're very honoured. I'm very honoured to have been sworn in as the 13th governor. It's not the luckiest number, but I formally worked out another way. I'm not the 13th. There must have been others before who were governors or administrators. But I'm very honoured to have been sworn in as the governor today. As well as, of course, strengthening the economy, as both the Premier and the Leader of the Opposition have indicated, the importance of the environment to TCI, to the beautiful by nature TCI, is obviously paramount. I was very struck just arriving yesterday that the jet was full of American tourists coming here, paying, I imagine, fairly substantial dollars just advertising and brochures that I read on the plane, trying to stay here. So clearly, it's absolutely vital that TCI remains a destination with the highest reputation for its environment. I hope that in the next 4 years, the ship, which is sadly only on the sand in Waterloo, perhaps will be moved.
The 64-year-old governor also showed his lighter side by making a joke about his age, which opposition leader Charlene Cartwright Robinson mentioned by stating that he is the oldest governor the country ever had.
I may, Leader of the Opposition, be the oldest former governor to be here, but I did get up before breakfast. And not only get up before breakfast, but I went for a run on one of the most beautiful beaches ever run on. I had a swim, and I have to say that it's perhaps extraordinary that I'm here because I didn't want to get out of the water. It was magnificent to see the sunrise over Grand Turk.
For Sun TV, I'm Toddleen Dafferlin reporting to you from the capital of Grand Turk, where Mr. Peter Buckingham was just sworn in as the 13th governor of the Turks and Caicos Islands.